I guess I'm just more disappointed than anything else. The legitimate manga consumers are all of a sudden going to disown all of manga because one fucking magazine is no longer going to be in print form. It's still going to be around, just not in print form. Okay? And yeah, like I said, I get it. I love being able to read a physical book. Like I said, I would never read a book on a Kindle, because those things suck. Even on an iPad, because that thing's going to get hot eventually. But, you know, if all of a sudden Funimation and Bandai, Sentai, and all those guys decide to come out and say, you know what, we're not going to be doing, you know, video releases of anime anymore. It's all just going to be streaming online. Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed off. But the thing is, with anime, there's lots of ways to get around that. You know, you can... There's ways of streaming shit from your laptop or your computer and getting it on your TV. And lots of anime and manga are available on, like, Netflix and Hulu and whatnot that you can watch on your PS3 or something like that. Have it on your TV. So, you know, with anime, it's a different monster altogether. Alright? So, you know, I get it. If physical manga goes away, you guys are going to have no choice but to go digital. Now, the thing is, you guys have to learn to be able to adapt. Alright? This is a business. It's a... Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My dog threw up. Luckily, I got her to the toilet just in time. Okay, and I just checked. I've got about 14 minutes or something left on this thing. Okay, let me try to think back what I was saying. I was saying about anime being streamed instead of video released. Oh yeah, so you guys have to learn, this is a business. On top of that, it's an entertainment business. Entertainment is a very fickle business. Okay? The creators, they do not hold sway over what is popular. They do not hold sway over how the consumers operate. If the vast majority of consumers are deciding that, you know what, I'm entitled to have this product for free, so I'm just going to look at it online for free, they have no control over that. And the companies like Viz or Yen Press who put out this stuff, who give these creators a chance for their work to be shown to the world, they have no sway over whether or not people are going to buy, you know, legitimately either. So when people come out and start saying, you know, fuck Viz, and you guys are a bunch of lazy fucks who don't care about anything but fucking money, you know what? Yeah, they care about money, alright? They care about manga, alright? You think manga is an extremely lucrative industry? You think anime is an extremely lucrative industry? They're not, okay? The people who work in these industries are working in them because they legitimately have a love for these mediums, okay? They're not some big wig fat cats with their cigars and their limos up in their CEO towers, you know, sitting back and going, oh, those peasant manga and anime fans, oh, how droll. No, okay? They get their hands dirty. They do this work to be able to bring you guys the shit you want. And if the business practices are not being practical anymore, such as releasing a weekly, I don't know, 200-page manga anthology, if that is no longer a viable option, then they have to either find other routes to take or just completely shut down. Okay? I think you would all be a little more pissed off if Shonen Jump just vanished off the face of the earth rather than it just going to digital format. Okay? Let's all try and think about that. Either Viz can find some ways to work around whatever problems it is they're having and go digital, or they can just sit on their asses, release maybe another, I don't know, release every other issue of Shonen Jump up until whenever it is they're supposed to shut down, and then just never do anything with it again. You know, if that's what you guys want, then just come out and say it, because that's what you're saying. So, okay, I get it that you guys want your physical manga to be in your hands. I get that. I can empathize. It's when you guys start, you know, getting sand in your vages about the fucking industry and how they're all so lazy and greedy, and, you know, it's just bullshit what you guys are saying. And deep down, I think in about a week, when y'all decide to cool off a little bit, you're going to realize how much bullshit you guys have been spewing on these videos of yours. And you know what? I will be ready to forgive you. Alright? That's about all I gotta say. So, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Go cool off or something. I'll see you guys. Bye.